Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to my channel. My name is Habiba Alilo, as you know, and my job here is to simplify the web development program process for you. But today we are doing something a bit different from that. So we want to talk about how to start creating your own digital product. How to start creating your own digital product. So this is a complete guide for a complete newbie. So let's say you have not sold anything online before, you have not created any digital products before. How do you get started? How do you get started without quitting along the line? All right, so today we'll be covering these topics, and there is another thing that we shall be talking about at the end of the video. It is not included in the table of content, and it might be the only thing you need to start making your own money online today. So under our table of content, we have sellable products online. So what are the products we can sell online? We're going to talk about that. We need to work on your mindset. Then we're going to talk about digital knowledge you can monetize. Then we're going to talk about how to start as a newbie, then different types of digital products, strategies to make 100,000 naira from digital products. Okay, but before we proceed, please subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed. Try to like this uh video if it is something so interesting to you. Then don't forget to turn on the notification button so you'll be one of those who to be notified first when I post another video like this. So I make a lot of content helping other Muslims outside there, and every other person who want to learn web development and digital marketing in general. All right, so let's continue. So the first thing we want to talk about is sellable products online. So what are the products we can sell online? So we have physical products. That's the very first one. And selling physical products online it's just like selling physical products offline. What do you mean by physical products? All those products you can touch, like selling bags and shoes, selling t-shirts, uh selling gadgets, selling all sorts of things. So they are physical products. People sell services online too. Oh, I'm a web developer, I can develop websites for you. I'm a graphic designer, I can design this for you. I'm a video editor, I can help you edit your video. All these are services. People also sell them online. Then we have digital products. So these are products that it is not services, it is not physical products. Is like training, coaching, when you are sharing your knowledge, yeah, probably through experience or your expertise or something. We're still going to talk about that. But let's talk about which of these products should we channel our energy towards. Let's first talk about physical products. We all know that before you can start selling physical products, you need to have some capital on ground. Either the capital belongs to you or it belongs to someone else. The fact is you need capital to commence. And another thing is that for physical products, uh you might make a sale of, let's say, 1 million naira. I'll be using naira mostly as the currency unit because that is okay, so that is the currency in my home country, and that is where I am currently. So let's say you make a sale, or let's say in a month you make a sale worth like 1 million naira. It is possible that your own profit that you can spend from is not even up to 100,000 naira. Anyone who has been selling physical products will surely be aware of this, and they're going to testify that I'm actually saying the truth here. So it's fine. You can say I make sales of 200, I mean 2 million naira, I make sales of 5 million naira, but how much is yours from the millions of naira you have made? How much can you use to buy something? How much can you spend the way you like? So it's not possible you use all the money. So in the long run, so that means, and if anything happens to your product, And before you can continue making sales, you need to keep restocking your store, like buying another product. Okay, out of stock, we have sold the last set of bags we brought in, then you need to restock again to keep being in business. But this is not the case of all these products we are having here. Let's move to services. Services is as well good, and it is far better than just physical products. So if you are selling physical product, it is high time you start thinking of any skills you can uh skills that you can how do I self development skills that you can invest on yourself, so that you have something to support your business physical product. Are you getting it now? But there is still some disadvantage of these services. There is limitation to what you can make. There is a limitation to what you can earn, just like this place. And for the okay, and also about the physical product, remember that you need store to stock your product. You need money to commence. You need a lot of things need to be put in place. You need a location and some things like that. So a lot of things need to be put in place before you can do this. And it is not easy to travel about with your physical product. So if you are into sales of bags and shoes, if you just want to relocate from, let's say from Ibadan to Lagos, so you will start thinking of how to move along with all these products. It depends on how many you have. Okay, but let's go to services. In terms of services, you can go to anywhere you like. You don't actually need a physical location. There is no need of I want to stock product or something. So it has all these disadvantages over selling physical products. But believe me, it has its own disadvantages too. And what are those disadvantages? They are the fact that um there is limitation to what you can earn. Okay, let me use myself as an example. As a web developer, there is limitation to the number of websites I can develop in a month. So if all I can develop in a month is just three standard websites, that means I cannot take more than three jobs. I cannot take more than three projects within that month. So if I'm able to earn like 500,000 naira from making one, that means in a month I cannot make more than 1.5 million naira. And in the long run, and sometimes even these three websites may need to run into the next month, such that by next month you may not be able to take more than two jobs. I don't know if you're getting it. So there is limitation to what you can earn concerning rendering services online. Okay, let's go to the third one, which is digital product. See, believe me or not, whether you have tried it or this is the best of all the products you can sell online, digital products. One, it is very scalable. Scalable in the sense that there is no limitation to what you can earn, there is no limitation to what you can sell. So if you make an ebook for instance today, if you are able to market it very well, you can sell your ebook to a million a million buyers, a million customers. So there is no need of you trying to restock or you trying to create another one, just be able to sell just one ebook. All you need is just keep giving them access to where you store it. Just keep giving them maybe the link or somehow keep sending to them. It can reach 100 million, it can reach as in you spend, let's say, some nights, let's say a month creating this ebook, but you can keep selling it for your lifetime. For your lifetime rather, for the whole of your life, you can keep selling the same product without editing or anything. Then another thing is that you don't need physical location for it. You can travel anywhere you like and still selling your product. So another thing is that the profit is highly scalable in the sense that if let's say you make 10 million naira from selling your digital products, you can spend at least, if you don't want to spend that, let's say because you want to run adverts, you want to pay some of your staff or something, you can spend 9 million naira whatever you like. You can spend 9 million naira out of the 10 naira on whatever you like. So there will be no fear of how do I continue to do my business, how to I keep myself in business or something. So this is actually the best, and that is what we want to learn. How do we start? See, for physical products, anyone can start, but not when I will advise that if you have not started selling physical product at all, don't let it be the first thing you want to start selling online. At least start with services and progress to digital products. Then when you start having enough audience, you can progress to physical products. Let me give you an instance now. A lot of YouTubers now start selling physical products, and that is not what they actually started with. They started by creating content on YouTube, and by the time they start making a lot of money on YouTube, then they thought, okay, I can add this business to it. So let's say a YouTuber that teaches women how to maintain their natural hair, how to do then on the long run you realize that they start selling hair products. So they already have audience who believes in whatever they provide. So that's where when they bring in physical products, they tend to make more sales. But let's say you just open your YouTube channel today and all you want to be advertising is your physical products. People don't know you, they don't know what you can do or something. So you may run at loss. So having understood this, let's move to the next thing. And that is we need to work on your mindset. I know it's difficult for people to believe that they can start selling digital products online. You see, when you want to sell digital products online, there are some things you need to put in place. You need to change some things on your mind. The first one is not an expert. You don't need to be an expert to start. You need to have the knowledge, know what you actually want to do, but you don't need to be an expert like somebody who has been selling. You see the experts you see today, they started as a novice when they started. Let's say 10 years ago, 20 years ago, they started as a novice. And to our surprise, at times, we have people who just started last 2 years and they're already succeeding even more than those who started 10 years ago. So it depends on you, it depends on what Allah has written down for you, it depends on your qadar. So you don't need to wait till you are an expert before you start. The another that thing is that claiming you are not a marketer. We all know it's not easy to market goods, but start from somewhere. Start from helping people. So you see, making money online or selling the good, but it's not actually about the money. Money will come along the line, but the first passion for every entrepreneur is to help people. So if you don't have the mind of helping people, I think this is not the right way for you. So you need to stick to earning your salary. But if you are the type who naturally loves to help people, reason why I said it is, let me use YouTube as an example. Somebody who is a YouTuber, you may take a year or 2 years before you even start earning on YouTube. Imagine you are the type that you just came to start this YouTube because of money and nothing else, not that you want to share your knowledge. You will realize that before you even reach 6 months, you will have given up and quit the whole thing that this is not my thing. But when you love helping people, the moment people pray for you, the moment they appreciate you, you tend to go emotional and think, oh, what have I done that they are thanking me this way? What have I done that they are appreciating me this way? Let me think of how to do more. Let me keep doing more. Let me keep doing more. So the way you help people, you will even forget that, okay, you want to start making money. You'll be more fulfilled helping people. And before you know it, time will go by and you will reach your dream of making money the way you want to make money. So along the line, while still helping people, you will realize that this it is while you are still doing this, you will come across some marketers you can learn from, or naturally you will learn how to do it, or out of love. So let's go to the next one, which is the LKT. You see, I've seen a lot of young ones today. They just want to come online, snatch something. See, it doesn't last. I know you may start and people may start believing, but it will get to them, say they will lose interest in you because they will realize that you don't even know what you're doing. So somebody like me, I teach people web development online. I've seen a lot of my students who learned from me for free, that even after they finished learning, they joined my affiliate group and they still went ahead to be stabbing me behind using my content. In fact, someone even claimed to be me. There was one I got to know about 2 years ago or last year. he was he was so drawn to the fact that he was even all my content, including the one that has the link to my Facebook group. So she was that was what he was sharing to them, in exactly what I shared with my students in the group. That was what he was sharing to his own students too, in his own group, my content exactly. So it was when one of them was on my page trying to look at something, and they had question. The person had question to ask. Probably he could not answer or so. So that one asked me directly that he was he belonged to one of my students group, where they were where he was being taught, and he needed help on something. So I was like, okay, no problem. Chat me on WhatsApp. So I did that so that I could have his number. So when he chatted with me on WhatsApp, then further my inquiry. Who was the person to change you or something? Try to share with me the contact. Then he did. Then I got to know the person. So people were like that. You don't need to steal people's content. You don't need that. Even if you think, okay, it is this line of this person that I actually want, it can be unique. Someone is still doing it of recent. So my project, my content, everything, and like almost everything. The only thing, when it started, he didn't change anything. He used my name. But when he got caught, then he started claiming that he will start using his own content or so that he could teach people. And okay, no problem, continue. But I still realized that some of his students will still bring some of his content to me. When all you could do from my own content is just to remove the name. So that post, that write up that I wrote, just remove my name and put your name. Just to change few words there and use exactly the same thing. So this kind of thing will let people lose trust in you on the long run, because they will get to know it cannot last long. So please, you don't need to start with this head of I want to start making money. Everything is not actually about money. It's about helping people, and these people you are helping will later beg you with their money. So people need to like you, they need to know you, they need to trust you. How do you achieve this? By helping them, by showing to them that you know what you're doing, by showing to them that you are an expert in your field, by showing to them that you actually have experience on what you're talking about. Then another thing is another mindset you need to work on is saying people will not buy. Stop saying people will not buy because you think, what do I want to teach that is not on YouTube? People are already learning it on YouTube. See, don't let us deceive ourselves. YouTube is meant for information alone. There is no transformation on YouTube. That is why, even despite that I refer my students to YouTube to watch my videos, I still have groups for them where I can be monitoring them, where the mentorship will continue. Because I know that just watching the video cannot help them. So transformation happens from your online product that you put your mind on. It does not happen from YouTube videos. So don't think people will not buy. Another one is fear of failure and rejection. Believe me, everybody has been rejected before. Believe me, there was failure. We all failed. I'm still failing in so many ways. And you need to believe that failure is part of success. See, don't fail. There's no way you're going to succeed. Let me just Then another thing is that not all products will be successful. You need to know that. Not every product you create will be successful. So you're going to spend your time, especially when I started, I will laugh. I spent my time creating a product then that only four people ended up buying it's funny, only four people ended up buying the product. It was 5,000 naira each, and I made 20,000 naira. So, so to myself, and I'm this kind of person that okay, in my house, let's say my home, within my family, I get out small, small. So this day I was just like, you see, this new course that I just started, hmm? Whatever I make there is is for saving and investment. So I said it in Yoruba, like I said, ẹ wo owó tí mò ń make ní time yìí o, apa save apa invest ni o, no child should come and meet me that I want this o, nobody should come and meet me o. My husband, I was telling him, don't tell me borrow me, this one that I'm making now is apa save apa invest. So it has become a slogan in my home now, saying apa save apa invest. So passive acquiring invest, it means uh earning to save and earning to invest. That I'm not earning to spend on or spend on anybody or for anyone again. So I was still on this making mouth, only for sales though. And to my surprise, I got alert the next day. I was debited 18,000 naira. From the 20,000 naira I just made. Wow, what happened? I I I don't know. I subscribe. Maybe I free trial of one fitness app like that. Hey, well, where am I fitting to? My husband does not complain of my size. He doesn't complain of my size. I'm not too big. So I just came across the app and I don't know how I subscribed to their trial period, maybe 2 weeks trial or something. Then this my money that I've been shouting "Apa no, Apa save, Apa invest", it ended up going to this app, 18,000 naira out of the 20,000 naira. So that was how it became a slogan in my house that, see, with all your mouth, you shebi say you will not spend your money with us, you will not share your money with us. Now you have sent it to one app that you don't even need. Excuse me. So it was funny. So that is how it happens. Not all products would succeed, and not all products will succeed. So that is why, don't worry, we're going to talk about how to escape this kind of thing towards the end of this video, inshallah. Okay, so another thing, so now let's move to digital products you can monetize. What are the products you can monetize? See, it is not only when you're a web developer, it's not only when you're a graphic designer, it's not only when that you can monetize your knowledge. You can monetize your knowledge as an expertise. If you have expertise, let's say skills, as I've said, like web development, digital, this one that is common, the graphic design, video content, video creation or video editing, I don't know how they call it. So all these expertise, you can share your knowledge through that. Excuse me, I want to drink water. No, I'm sorry for that. So aside from that, you can also sell your experience. Experience, like if you have a good marital experience and you are so I don't know, you're always bothered about people experiencing failure in their marriage. You're always bothered about how these youths are getting into marriage without putting some things into consideration. You're always bothered. So some experiences can be sold as well. So we have some examples on the on social media. You will have come across some people, they'll be teaching you how to handle your children, how not to be harsh on them, how to raise confident children. All this, they are sharing experience. Most of them, they did not go to school to actually study childhood something, or they study, no. Some people are only talking to you out of experience, and they have gone a long way. I know of one brother, Shamsidin Giwa, also on Facebook. I used to see him sometimes ago, that he was talking about marriage. I don't think any of us has ever asked him if he was if he had doctorate in marital affairs or something. It's not necessary. At times it is just from experience, it is just from the kind of wisdom Allah has blessed you with. And so if it is something you like interfering into, if it's something you like discussing, if it is something you like solving problem on, you can as well sell it. Then your education. So let's say you went to school to study law. A lot of business people are out there that they don't even know what the law says about their business. They don't even know why they have to pay their tax, or even if they don't need to pay, they don't know what law says about their business. Some people are into properties, they don't know what law says about it. So this is just education. Medical doctors, you are a graduate of medicine, you have not even got a job. There are ways in which you can start educating people, Just let me give you an example of this man, apropos doctor or something. There was a day he was being interviewed on Your View. So I realized that he's not even working in any hospital right now. So he's only using his own knowledge and social media to, as in, to make money. So maybe you're saying that, does it worth it going to one hospital from morning till evening, not having time for my family, and I won't end up making much. So these are ways you can share your knowledge. It not necessarily need to be expertise or skills. They mean the same thing anyway. Okay, so how to start as a newbie? So the first thing you need to think of is choose a nice topic. Know the kind of topic you want to choose. So know how to state your topic. Is it a how-to topic or a complete guide on kinikon topic? So you can go on Google as well to search on, okay, best way to put my topic on those so thing. So or you can take your topic. Let's say you want to talk about fashion designing. Take it to YouTube or take it to Google. Search something on fashion designing, and then you will start seeing different topics that talks about what you actually want to talk about. So from this place, you can see which one attracts you most. Then choose your topic from there. Another one is prepare your outline. So from all these people too, you can get guidelines. You see, everything you want to sell online, you are not the first person trying to sell it. Some people have done it before. Just believe that. And if we have people who have done it before, I see no reason why you should kill yourself trying to be so creative, trying to be so. Yes, we say you should be unique. We say you shouldn't mimic people. Don't copy people's work. But that does not mean you shouldn't gain from their own experiences. So you should gain from them, you should learn some things from them. There are some things you think this is how it should be, but no, it doesn't work that way. So we should prepare your outline, trying to learn from those who have done it before. Now another thing is start inviting people to your class. So since you have your outline ready, the next thing, my dear, is to start inviting people for your free course. I've told you, you need to render help for people to know you actually know what you want to do. So start preparing. It's not necessary you have your content on ground. Start preparing. Start inviting people rather to your class. So start sending groups outside. Once you have your content, forget about it. We'll talk about how to go about that towards the end of the video. So then another thing is develop your content. So that is the next thing you're going to do while you are already inviting people. Then engage your audience fully. See, difference between YouTube video and your own on WhatsApp class video is that you want to engage your audience. You want them to practice. You want to see their practical work. So it should be different from YouTube videos where we just drop video and go. Whether you practice or you don't practice, it's your issue. After all, you have viewed it and YouTube has counted this as views for me. I don't know if I'm making sense. So you need to engage them to let them feel that it is better than the YouTube video. Then you need to evaluate them and ask for review. So when you're done, try to give them some practical work to do. This is the time most people will start learning your work. Some people just joined your book, they never opened any of your lessons, they never even took part. But once you know that, oh, there is an evaluation, there is an assessment, that is when they will start all over quickly go so that they can meet up with the evaluation. Do you get it now? Then this is the best time. Then you ask them for review. So while they are dropping their beautiful reviews and all of that, this is the time to introduce your paid class with some irresistible offer. So offer that will let them know that they can never lose their money. You can tell them that they can have their money back if they are not satisfied. You can promise them a lot of things. Just make sure that you over deliver whatever you promise. That is just the point. Make sure you over deliver whatever you promise. This video that I'm doing is part of a class, and I did not even include this 100K challenge in that class. So that is what we mean by over delivering. So you need to over deliver. Need to over deliver. So let's go to the next one. It's taking too long. So different forms of digital products you can create. We have ebook, we have webinar, we have online courses, we have coaching. Coaching can be one-on-one coaching and can be group coaching. We have mentorship, we have consultation. So all these comes with different prices. Out of them, it seems it is one-on-one coaching and consultation method. All these ones are always very, very expensive compared to ebook. You can create ebook and just sell it for 1,000 naira. But when you're talking of coaching, one-on-one coaching, I will be the one coaching you. You will take my time, only you, then you have to pay very well. So let's move on. Now, how to make 100,000 naira from selling your digital product. So I'm going to give you some breakdown that you can follow. It depends on the kind of product you want to create. If you want to create product that does not take much of your time, it's so you need to consider your time. Oh. So if you want to create product that does not take much of your time, then you can make it as cheap or as affordable as, let's say, 1,000 naira. Nigerian naira now, 1,000 naira or 2,000 naira. So what you need to put in mind now is for you to make 100,000 naira. Let's say the cost is 1,000 naira. I mean, let's say the product is 1,000 naira. So for you to make 100,000 naira, that means you need to have 100 people paying for your product. So from these 100 people, before you can have 100 for your free class, then have like 5,000 people. So you can actually achieve that. 1,000 WhatsApp group now contains over 1,000 members, right? So you can work so hard or invite people to work with you or tell your audience who are joining your group to help you share while you uh reward them with some things like ebooks or anything or one video that will be beneficial to them. You can reward them with that. So just make sure that you have a lot of people. What you need to put in mind that is that out of the number of people that who joined your free class, like only 5%, between 5% and 10% are those who would be willing to pay for your course or for your product rather. So you should know that if you need 100 people to pay you 1,000 naira to make your 100,000 naira, then you need to have like five groups filled up, five WhatsApp groups filled up. Okay, another thing is you can make it to 2,000 naira product while you need just 50 people to pay you this. I think this is easier in the sense that it is easier to convince 50 people to make payment than convincing 100 people. If you can make your product more meaningful, more impactful, you can charge 5,000 naira and you will need only 20 people to pay you this. You can charge 10,000 naira and need only 10 people to pay you this. If you are sharing your experience or something, if it is something that can work with consultation, if it's something that can work with one-on-one coaching, you can decide to have like 5 people you want to coach one-on-one. You want to help them to achieve a goal. As a newbie, doing coaching and you're ready to do it, if they will see it, don't worry, others will see it from your free class that you can deliver, so they won't mind paying you if they're actually interested. So coaching, one-on-one coaching, you can actually charge them as much as 20,000 naira, 50,000 naira. So to achieve 100k from 50k, you need just 2 people. To achieve 100k from 20k, you need just 5 people. So this is how we break it down to achieve your goal. So thank you for being with me till this moment. In fact, you are a darling for waiting to this period. I don't know why you have not subscribed to my channel. Please, I beg you for Allah's sake, subscribe to this channel. Support this small girl dream too. Let me achieve my goal through you. I pray Almighty Allah answer your prayers earlier than you expected. So please subscribe to my channel, invite more people, share my content with people. A lot of people are going to benefit from it. Share my content with your friends and family. Turn on the notification button so that anytime I post another content, you'll be aware as earlier as possible. Then try to like this, drop a beautiful comment for me. If you like my video, YouTube is going to recommend it to many more people, and that is going to help me. That's going to help my career. So thank you very well. Okay, now having thanked you, I said there is something I have to tell you after the whole video, and that is the hidden fact about digital products. There is something you don't actually know. Most of these courses you buy, most of these courses you paid for, they were not created even before they started advertising it. That is why I told you that all you need is your course outline. I told you that before. My web development class, when I started 2 years ago, I just think that okay, of course I know this thing. And I think instead of just I've been looking for a job, okay, entry level web development job, junior level web development. I've not got job, and it's not even easy for me to be going out. So I don't want job that will take me out of my house. I know remote job is possible, but most of the remote jobs I've come across, they want interview for you, they want to see, they want to know your, so they want you to open your face as in for identification purpose. I'm not actually comfortable with it. So I thought, okay, let me start training people. See, I just invited people. I have not created the courses. How will I even create them? If you know the number of courses I have for HTML alone, you know that it is not possible I have created them before I started inviting people. But I already have my course and I know what I want to teach them. So I just started inviting people. So this is how most product creators do when they want to either free or paid class. They invite you. The number of people who join will encourage them to create this product. So this way you won't end up wasting your time creating a product that will not sell. So that is another thing about when I told that it is not every product you create that will be successful. So if you have started inviting people, if people have started paying for your course before you even start creating it, you won't waste time creating courses that will not sell. I don't even get the gist now. So that is how it was. Let your outline be on ground and know that you already know how to handle your work. Then having all this, then once the class start, let's say this class will start in 2 days time, you can start creating your product. You create the first day product and the second day product maybe the same day, and along that you continue like that. You can decide to space it for them, like okay, practice the one you learn today, tomorrow, so there won't be class tomorrow, so till next 2 days. That way you have time to create another product and another lesson again rather. So that is how it rose. That is how it rose. It's beautiful, seriously. So I pray Almighty Allah assist you that you're watching right now to be able to achieve this dream. You need to let that fear go away. Seriously, you need to encourage yourself and start. Once you start, you will not want to pause again. All right, take care of yourself. Assalamu alaikum.